Hi, my YouTube friends. Today is Saturday and it is October the 4th and it is 2014. And I decided to come on here and do a little video because I went shopping today. I went out and went to the thrift store, you know, because I told you I don't have a lot of money, so I occasionally will go to the thrift store, and I try to go there a lot of times to get things so I can sell on eBay, you know. And then if I see a little something for myself, or sometimes I'll buy things for my grandkids. Like today I bought two really nice little coats for my youngest grandchild. And my youngest grandchild, I think she is, how old is she? I think she's 7. I think the youngest one is 7. I can't even keep up with them, but I bought 2 coats for her today, and they're so cute. I really should show them to you, but then I'd have to get up and go and get them. But maybe at the end of this video, if you keep watching, I'll take pictures of it, and I'll just put up the picture or pictures of the 2 little coats that I got for her. And I got them like really cheap. I mean, I think I paid, one was 8 something and the other one was like $10. So okay, I got 2 coats for my baby granddaughter. But anyway, it was like the same old, like I tell you when I go out. And I even snapped a picture of this one woman, which I also will put at the end of this video, where when I was on my way back, this lady, she was standing there, and you know, these people who they send out to gang stalk you, they always have a backpack, and I know good and well none of them is going to school, none of them are of school age and or college age or any of those things. And this woman, she had on a backpack. And then she first she was standing, because they have like this little place like where you can come and sit, because it was raining today. And you can come there and sit, and it's like a little place, you know, where you won't get wet and stuff. So I went there to sit down because I had bought so much stuff. And then I went to the hoagie shop, and I got me a cheese steak, honey. That thing was good, and I still got a piece left. And I went to sit down, and this woman, she was standing there, and she first she was turned away from me, like it's like a little, I don't even know what to call the little thing, like you have to step up one little step, and then it looked like a little shed. It's like a little you know, like a little cement shed, and then the chair or the bench is here, and then they have like the, you know, a little place like where you can look out, and then people can stand, and it's, you know, kind of like a little place where they can stand and like they could lean back and stuff. But anyway, she had her back to me, and I didn't pay her that much mind, but you know, afterwards she turned her body all the way around. Now I'm not saying, when I tell you what these people do, I'm not saying that these people can't do these things and they all have to be gang stalkers, because anybody can turn around and you can get on your phone and talk, and you can do whatever you want to do, and you could be a gang stalker or not. You don't have to be one. But I'm just saying what I observed. This is all I'm saying when I make these videos and I tell you about these people. These are the things that I observed, whether they are gang stalkers or not. Okay, it's only 2 people that know, them and God, and I'm neither one of the 2, so I don't know for sure. I can only do my best guesstimate. But she turned her whole doggone body around. And then I had my head this way, because I'm like, you know what, I ain't even gonna pay this bee no mind, because you can see she crazy as hell. Her foot looked like it was all broke up. She had like this big cast on her foot and all kind of stuff like that. And I'm like, you got a backpack on and you still gang stalking and your foot broke up? Okay, enough said. So anyway, she turned around, she was talking on the phone. And then when I just sort of was just like, you know, just looking around, and I, you know, just kind of looked at her briefly, she had a red phone in her hand. So I said, okay, let's see. Backpack, red phone, looks like a busybody, looks like she doesn't have a life. Okay, she's a gang stalker. So anyway, I didn't even pay her no mind after that, because most of the time when I see them, I don't even take pictures of them like I told you, but I did do another video where I took a couple of pictures and I put the pictures and I posted the pictures up and stuff. And this woman today, I took a picture of her because she was just so blatant. She was just like, in my face, just like all turned around and, talking on the phone. I'm like, first of all, if you talking on your phone, don't you want privacy on your phone? Why would you want to turn your body towards somebody that was sitting there for them to hear your conversation? I had earphones on. So I guess she must have didn't notice that I had earphones. So she might have been, talking and doing the street theater, talking to somebody on the phone, to try to get a rise out of me. But I didn't hear not one word that she said because I was listening on my MP3 player. So, but anyway, I have a picture of her. So I'm going to put that at the end of this video so you can see this woman. And then I'm also going to put the picture of the 2 coats that I got from my grandkids, or one of my granddaughters, my youngest granddaughter, at the thrift store. And then, while I'm playing my music with these people that are torturing and tormenting me, they will turn up whatever it is that they put into my ear. They will turn it up higher because I can feel it. I can feel my ears start to hurt. Like when they start to speak louder, they must have to turn it up, and then it must manipulate whatever it is that they put into my ear so that they can, try to broadcast over what I'm listening to, because they feel as though what they have to say is so much more important than me listening to my music, or for them to further their God-like image to me. And I don't know why they want me to think that they're God. Why don't they go to Putin or to the Chinese people who don't like us and make them think that they're God and do V2K on them? It's my question, and they never answer that question. It's like, Mama, it's the word. They don't broadcast anything back for that, but they broadcast about every damn thing else. And they always, every time I put my music on, because I love music and I love to listen to music. Sometimes I'm in my kitchen and I'm cooking and I'm in there dancing and I'm doing steps and everything. I need to take a video of myself and just put up my phone and take a video of myself while I'm cooking, so you can see how I operate, because I like to dance and I listen to my music, and they're always like turning the thing up because I can feel it in my ear. My ear starts to hurt, both of my ears. I start getting these pains in my ears because it's like they're manipulating whatever they put into my ear, the microphones or whatever, so that they can talk over the music, so that their voice can still be broadcast over the music. So in case I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I don't want to listen to them no more, I'm going to listen to music, but then, okay, they will say to themselves, well, no, well, you're going to listen to us. Even if you want to listen to music, you will listen to us. You will hear us. That's their mindset. So this is what they do. They talk over my music, and they will turn it up and kick it up a notch so that I can hear them. Even when I put my television on, they will talk so loud, and they will, kick it up a notch because I can feel my ear. My ear will start to hurt, and it feels like something is moving up into my ear. I guess the vibration of them sending the signal in order for them to talk louder and broadcast louder into my ear so that I can hear them over whatever it is that I'm trying to listen to, because they think they're so important. And not only do they think they're important, but they must think I'm important because they want me to hear them, because I wouldn't want anybody to hear me who I didn't think much of. Like, if I didn't think anything of you, why would I want you to listen to me? Okay? And this is what I always say when I'm ready to lay into them. Like, sometimes I will come in from somewhere and I will lay into them. Like today, I laid into them real good today before I even made this video. And then I said, why am I wasting my time, laying into them? I could just make a video and put it on video, and then you guys can see and hear what it is that I'm talking about, and so can they. Okay, so I said I would come on here and just do this little video. And then I was talking about some of the things that they do. Like when I was reading that page that I told you about in the previous video, where they were talking about these people that do this black ops people, where they do these 16 to 24 hour shifts, and that's their life. They do a 16 to a 24 hour shift. And then, you know, they would bring in girls for them time to time. They would bring in, you know, some prostitutes with them, bring them in so that they can do something other than jerk off. You know, you jerking off all day long. I mean, after a while, it got to get trite and boring. I guess they want a real woman. So for the ones that like women, because I know a lot of them don't like women, I guess they bring in girls for them, and maybe they bring in guys for the ones that like guys. You know, guys that like guys, they probably bring in, you know, people for them too. You know, it's all good. If that's what you go for, then go for it. Do it. Okay? But that's what I was lambasting on. I was telling all of this stuff because, you know, they seem to think that they are so well versed in all of this type of stuff, and you know, they know about everything, and they can pull the wool over everybody's eyes because they broadcast all kinds of stuff in here. 3/4 of the stuff I've never even said it on any of my videos because it's just too it's too nasty, it's too dirty, and I don't want to discuss those types of things because then I would be lowering myself to their level. And that's something that I don't do with people who I think are beneath me. I'm not going to lower myself down to your level. But anyway, I was in here lambasting them good. I knew they was mad. I knew they was pissing mad. But that's too bad. I say if you're going to infiltrate my life and you're going to put yourself into my life, then you are going to put it in 100%. You ain't putting it in no 50% or no 60 or no 70 or no 80%. You going to put it in all the way. It's going to be 100% because I was telling them that I control all of them. Like I told you in previous videos, I control all of the ones that think that they control me because they're always broadcasting to me that they're programming me, quote unquote programming me, and that, oh, everything I do, like if I go into the kitchen to make something to eat, they will broadcast, you see, well, we made you make that tuna fish. Well, I'm a poor damn woman. That's all I can afford is tuna fish and oodles and noodles. Okay, give me some steaks then. All right, send me a box of steaks, send me a box of Omaha steaks, send me some lobster and shrimp, and guess what, I'll eat that too. But they're always saying that kind of stuff. We made you eat that. It's because of us that you wanted to eat that food. And we control everything you eat. We tell you what to eat. We tell you what to do. We tell you, but it's the other way around. I tell them everything to do. I control all of them because they will change everything that they're doing. And I mean, they must have to think about it because you can't change behavior and change anything you're doing unless you are thinking about it, and then you come up with a plan on how you're going to rearrange things, rearrange your life, and rearrange and do all kinds of stuff. Okay, this is what they do. So this is why I say all the time in here that that's what I do. I control them because all I have to do is give them a few choice words in here, and guess what, it's on. Okay, it takes them about a day or two or 3 or 4, and then they come back with something where they think, okay, we got her now. We got her now. She can't say anything about this. And then I just trample all over them like I do every single time. But that's what I wanted to say. And I also wanted to get on here and address some mail that I got. Like I got mail from this one person and this guy, or it could be a girl, because you know anybody can change their persona when they're sending you an email. They can, you know, take a picture off of the internet and put someone else's picture there, so it doesn't even have to be that person. But this person, excuse me, I don't know if it's a woman or a man, but you know, I guess it's supposed to be a man because the picture is a picture of a guy. And this person was saying that they were going to be homeless and stuff like that. So I wrote them back and, you know, just told them, you know, gave them some ideas and a little bit of advice on that type of stuff, because you know anybody can become homeless. Because if you are a working person in this society and you don't have some sort of money from somewhere. You know, if you don't have a trust fund, if you don't have a wealthy husband or a wealthy wife, or you don't have you know, wealthy parents or grandparents or somebody that left you money and you have to work for a living, then any one of us could become homeless at any given time. And I don't care what kind of work you do. I don't care. You could be a doctor or a lawyer or an Indian chief, and you could belly up and you could become homeless. They may not be as bad as a person that's making minimum wage, but still, you could still be displaced out of your home. So this is what I wanted to say with people who are being faced with that type of thing. If you're being faced with being homeless because you don't have anybody that believes you, that believes that you are being targeted or anything like that, and like I told this one person to tell their family to come and view some of my videos and different things like that, because you still have a lot of people, when they hear people who are targeted in this kind of fashion by organized stalking, the first thing they will say, if you talk to them about V2K, they will say that you're schizophrenic and you're this and you're that. And see, that's the whole thing in a nutshell. These people who are doing this want to have us deemed as schizophrenic, and that we're hearing voices and this and that and we're crazy and all kinds of stuff like that. But the only thing I have to say about that is there are things, and you can Google them, like audio spotlight. That's one thing. There are things on the internet where you can throw voices, and they do have technology that does that. So anybody who views my videos or any other person's video on here who says that they are being stalked by organized criminals and they are hearing V2K, they are hearing people broadcast their voices to them, before you write a poison pen email or put up a ridiculous comment and tell a person that they are schizophrenic, do your homework first and do your research first. Look this stuff up. Look up audio spotlight and look up anything that has to do with that genre or whatever, and that kind of technology and whatever. Look all of that up before you get on and you make a flip statement like that. Because you know what, when people are suffering like this, it's basically, it's an insult for someone to make a comment and say something like that. Like, I got a comment from somebody on there, but I'm thinking it's the same people that are doing this to me, because they disguise themselves and they're all over my my channel, and they're always disguising themselves and putting up, you know, these flip comments and different things like that. It was them that put the comment up and said, oh, their grandmother was schizophrenic and she had the same things and the same things you talk about, and she was suffering the same way and she really was sick, and oh, you know, you should think about that. No, I'm not thinking about anything, because number one, nobody who is watching my videos, you, the viewing audience, you don't know me personally, okay? At least I don't think so. Now, a lot of people probably do know me personally, because they are the same ones who are perpetrating this, so they know me, okay? But for the person who doesn't know me, you can't tell me anything about myself other than what I give to you. If I give something to you about myself, then you can give it back to me. But other than that, you can't give me anything about myself, because you don't know me. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. But people should be very careful when they make statements like that, because it's an insult to my intelligence, because I consider myself an intelligent woman. And it's an insult to anybody who is suffering this way, because the same people who say that, guess what? They themselves are probably being targeted to say the things that they say. Okay? So before you say that about a person, you know, Google schizophrenia, find out about it, and better than that, Google V2K and Google audio spotlight and all those types of things, and all this new technology that they have where they can do this stuff. Because as far as I know, I don't think any person that has schizophrenia could hear somebody fart. I don't think you could hear the sound of a fart. I don't think you could hear somebody burp. I don't think you could hear somebody yawn. I don't think you could hear somebody cough. I don't think you could hear somebody sneeze. I don't think you could hear somebody jerking off if you were really that way. Okay, so there's a big difference. Okay, I'm not saying that people couldn't be that way, and like I said in other videos, who's to say if these people weren't put, some of them weren't put that way by the same program? How do we know? How do we know that these people weren't drugged and given drugs to drive them insane, and then they put voices into their ears because they've had this technology, I've heard, since like the late 40s and the early 50s. This technology didn't just come around yesterday. It's been out for a long, long time. So these people could have done this to people a long time ago, and I'm not negating the fact that, okay, there really are people in the world that do have schizophrenia and they really do hear voices, and it really isn't B2K and nobody is bothering them or different things like that. But then you have some where you don't know if they were targeted, and that's the reason why they're the way they are. That's all I'm saying. So all I'm saying to people who view my videos, before you put up a flip comment about schizophrenia, do your homework and do your research. Research those things, and research audio spotlight and all those types of things before you make a flip, you know, blanket statement about every person, because we all couldn't be suffering with the same thing. Okay, and if you are, according to you, the person that put up the ridiculous comment about his grandmother being schizophrenic, so I just told him in no uncertain terms, well, she probably was, and maybe he is too. All I'm saying is that when those people hear voices, I don't think any of them say that they hear those voices jerking off and coughing and sneezing and hacking and all kind of stuff like that, because I can hear that. I can hear these ones that are targeting me. I can hear them sneeze, cough, fart, and do all kinds of stuff like that. I can hear that. Okay, so just be very careful how you you know, treat this phenomenon, because you never know when it's going to hit home. You never know when you're going to get caught into the same thing, and you wouldn't like it that much if somebody was to say that to you. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at my phone because I got a message. And why is it that I never get messages when I'm not doing anything? And that was just my dryer. Excuse me, because I bought myself a nice comforter from the thrift store, and it's like really nice, so I had to wash it and I just dried it. But yeah, all I'm saying is do me a favor, and before you make any comments about people being schizophrenic, do your homework and look it up, and look up audio spotlight. Okay, I'm going to cut this short because I'm already up to 22 minutes and I didn't want it to last this long. You know, I just wanted to get on and say hi, because so many people have written comments and sent me emails, you know, asking me to do more videos, and they say they like my videos. So I'm very thankful to you guys for subscribing to my channel and hanging in there with me and watching my videos and making nice comments and things, and even the controversial comments. I welcome them too, because okay, if a person is ignorant, then the basic way to strike out ignorance is with intelligence, and to let that person know what the real deal is, rather than to let them continue with their ignorance and their ignorant way of thinking about this type of thing, is to put them on the right track and give them information, and then they can make up their own minds. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to stop it now and say thanks to all my subbies and all my new subscribers. Thank you for coming to my channel and viewing my videos, and thank you for being so patient with me and so kind to me, because I would say 98% of my messages and comments I get are very positive comments, so I'm very thankful for that. And even the ones that are not so nice, okay, I'm thankful to that too, because then maybe I can school that person and let them know what the real deal is, because it's obvious that they don't really know what the real deal is, and they're living in a dream world, because you know, these people do have this technology, and they're constantly working on more and better technology in order to control people and put people the way they want them to be, in order, I mean, in other words, to zombify people and make people be at their beck and call. This is what I think ultimately what they want to do. But that's how that go. But anyway, come back and come visit me again and come see me again, because I enjoy your company, and I like to give you information as I find out information. And I do have a little bit of information, but I'm going to have to compile it and put it together and then make another video and come back. But I just, just did this one just to say hi to you guys, all my subbies and stuff, and all the people that, enjoy my videos, to say hi to you, my new and my old subbies and stuff like that, and let you know I'm doing okay. And I'm still hanging in there in spite of everything that they're doing to me. I can't say the same for them, because I know most of them, they're cuckoo. They cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And that's not my fault. I didn't tell you to come into my life. And this goes out to the ones that are in my life. All of y'all is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, because I never told any of you to come into my life. So good. Keep on being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And okay, there you go. And hit the road, Jack. That's how that goes. But anyway, in closing, I'd like to say love God and keep him close to you, because you see all the stuff that's happening, this Ebola and stuff. Now all of a sudden this Ebola is in this country, where it was mostly in Africa. Now you got this person. Like, how could that happen, that you could let somebody come here with Ebola and then release him and let him walk all around and be all around people and stuff like that, because that's end times. Okay, so all of that has to do with Revelation and times, where it said in Revelation that there was going to be a whole lot of sicknesses and stuff like that. Okay, so that's where all of that come from. So you have to be vigilant, and you have to keep God close to you, and you have to believe, and you have to have faith, because that is the only way you will make it. That is the only way you will make it, is to have faith in God, to believe in him, and to put all of your trust in him, and to submit to him. That's the only way you can be saved. Other than that, okay, you're just like the next Joe Schmo down the street. Okay, so in closing, I love you, and love God, and love your fellow man, and don't be so harsh on your enemies, because they all have free will. God gave all of us free will. And think of it in those terms. These people who do this type of stuff, organize gang stalkers and stuff like that, and do experiments on people and buzz you in your home while you're trying to sleep, and try to keep you up, disrupt your sleep, talk over you, talk over everything you're listening to. These people have free will. They have been given free will, and they have chosen to use their free will to try to get another person to submit to them. This is what they have done. They have tried to control another human being, or human beings plural. So this is how they are using their free will. We, on the other hand, who are targeted, we are using our free will to live our lives, to make a living, to take care of ourselves. If we have kids, to take care of our kids. If we have spouses, to be good husbands and wives to our spouses, to be good kids. If we still have parents alive, then you're lucky. Neither one of my parents are alive. They're both deceased, and it would be nice if they were here again. So if you have parents, think about that. Be good to your parents, and be good to your kids. And just remember, at one time you were your kids' age, whatever age they are, if they're acting up or whatever. Remember, if you got a 5-year-old and they're acting up, okay, that's what a 5-year-old do. You got a 12-year-old, they're acting up, that's what they do. Just remember that. Keep that in mind. And just know that it's only a matter of time before Jesus comes back down here to claim all of us who believe in him and have faith in him, and come and take us up into that cloud. Okay, with that, I'm signing out. Come back and see me again, and I love you.